What's going on, guys? Anthony Prisco here. This video is going to be on obviously the bubble magus curve 5 for over skimming problem, which I know a lot of you might have. I personally have had it myself, and it's an issue and it's bothering me, and I'm sure it bothers a lot of you. So I was trying to figure out how to fix this. Obviously I put a video up in the past which got a ton of views, like over 1,000 views, and it was just my review on the bubble magus curve 5. And that video, it was actually preparing and getting starting to actually produce skim, which was excellent. Now, a couple months forward, I dealt with the same problem that you guys are having now just by getting a new bubble magus, or maybe you're having the problem like me where it was working fine and then something suddenly happened, such as over skimming. So what I did was I took it out, I cleaned it, I soaked it all up with just water, hot water. I cleaned everything, right? I put it back in and it was doing a lot better. Not as much, it was still overflowing. I had to take this tube right here, it has an end cap. I had to take the end cap off and make sure that the water that comes, the excess water that was coming over, since it was overflowing, that would go right into the refugium. And I had to deal with that for a couple weeks, and I figured that it would go away, but it wasn't. So I was like, what am I going to do? I already had egg crate at the bottom of my skimmer, and I guess it wasn't high enough. So I know online you might read that it has to be 9 inches away from the water level, whatever it is. Unfortunately, guys, that's not what I had to do. So if you're reading something that says 9 inches away and you're having the problem's not going to go away if you have it 9 inches away from the water level. Trust me, it's not going to happen. So I already had the egg crate down there and it wasn't working. So what I decided to do was, before I added any more egg crate or anything else in the bottom of the skimmer, I lifted it up with my hand around the neck, not around the top, because you don't want the top to come off. Lift it around the neck right here, and I will lift it up, up, and keep in mind it's overflowing at this point. I'll lift it up, and when I saw the water inside this tube here go down, I would keep it there. So when the water was going down inside the skimmer, I would keep it there at that level, realize how far off of the egg crate I am in my sump here. Obviously it's this much more, so about 2 inches, I would say, that it needed to be rised up to where it was actually starting to break up the foam, break up the bubbles, and produce foam. So what I would do is rise it up, figure out where it's breaking up now, and make sure you know where that is, and then put some other stuff in there. I just put a couple of lids of some other products that I own for the fish tank that I'm not using. I put it under there to add some more levels, add an egg crate. Eventually I'll get more egg crate. But this is working. Now remember that on the bubble magus curve 5, you have the max, 3, 2, 1, and minimum. Right? The max is the max amount of restriction of air. So the least amount of air is going to be going through here, which would actually allow it to break up more. Minimum is the most amount of air, the minimum amount of restriction that this skimmer has on the air going through. So I have mine on max. I'm going to keep it on max because it's actually now skimming, which is excellent. Whether it's skimming light skim, meaning the water's going to be mostly on the clearer side but still a little like a faint yellow, or if it's going to be a super dark green, which is what I would like it to have, but right now I'm working with this. Right, I just got it to work. So key things you want to do is, number one, figure out the level that you're going to be raising it at, where it's going to start breaking it up. Remember that level. You can put a little highlighter or just use your hand, whatever, and add that amount of egg crate or lids or whatever to sit it on top of there. I promise you it'll work. I promise you. Just don't get frustrated. I would put it on 3. I put mine on 3. If yours is working on 1 and it's not over skimming, great. Put it on 1. Mine's on 3. It's working. I'm gonna keep this here for about another couple of days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, I don't know. And I'm gonna eventually start lowering it back down to where it's supposed to be. So that's pretty much it. So add more egg crate is pretty much the bottom line. You know, I post a lot of videos on my tank of new coral I get, or equipment I have. Like this is a Ruby 36S sump. You know, I post a video on that. So I'm like an everyday reefer just like you guys, and if I have a problem or if I get something new, I'll always show it. And that's, you know, I'm here to help you guys out, and I look at videos on YouTube just like you guys, trying to learn. Everyone's trying to learn. So for over skimming, add more egg crate. If you like this video, hit the like button. I hope this helped you guys out. It helped me out. I know there's not a lot of videos out there on the Bubble Magus Curve 5, and I don't know why, but I'm here to help you guys out. If you have any questions or have any statements you want to say, you know, put it in the comment section. If you want to see more videos on my system or on just overall solar tanks in general, you know, hit the subscribe button and you'll see them all there. Just want to thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope it helped you guys out. Just remember to add more the egg crates, and just take your time. Alright guys, take care.